Hey everybody, ZoomZike here. On the episode last of Generation Sonic, we went through Zone Hill Green, and on episode this, we'll be going through Plant Chemical. Now, without further ado, let's start the stage. We're gonna get all the red star rings, and yeah, no, screw you, watch out. I'm not gonna do that. Nope. Oh, and also, despite popular belief, it actually is possible to get all the red star rings in this level on one go. Just follow the paths and backtracking I do to get them. Lots of people tend to believe that you can only do it one course, taking the top path or the bottom path, to get a certain amount of red star rings, but no. Batman tells you no. You can actually do it both ways. Now just follow what I do. Now I'm just not going to commentate about just getting these. Does anyone here know what those blue blobs are? I've been trying to figure that out. Is it just the blue chemicals? Am I overthinking it? I always thought it was some kind of weird, degenerate. At first I thought it was like failed Sonic experiments, like in the chemical plant, those blue things. Because Dr. Eggman was trying to make a metal Sonic, or maybe some kind of other Sonic, maybe not just metal. And maybe those blue things are like failed Sonics that are all squishy and gooey or all stretched out, and he just completely failed the experiment. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it, and they're just weird blue worms that were, again, from the chemicals, and they were just kind of biohazardous and such, and just kind of went there. That's like the only time where that spin dash thing will actually speed you up. And wait, hold on. My sense of logic is kind of failing here. How is Sonic like jumping on these guys that have spikes without injuring himself? I mean, if you've ever played Paper Mario or Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, or you know that if you jump on something with a spike on it, your shoes get hit. And I'm pretty sure Mario and Sonic wear the same kind of shoes. Well, Mario's shoes are a little bit more durable, so if he gets hurt, Sonic must certainly get hurt. And if it's not the shoes, it's one part of his body, so I'm pretty sure if your head fell on that, then on the spike, then I'm pretty sure it would hurt, right? Or is Sonic just really, really strong and his spikes are able to like counteract everything that you see? I don't know. Also, is it me, or does this chemical plant look a little bit more deadly than the one in Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Do you guys remember in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, if you played the game, how in Chemical Plant, near the last area, there's this little bumper right before Eggman, and there's two paths. Ultimate decision, two paths. You can either be patient, wait for the thing to come by, which it takes 5 to 10 seconds to like go there, and then you jump on the thing or just walk onto the thing, and then be brought to the other side. Nice and simple, right? You can either do that, or you can take the other path, which is the path that I obviously take, which is spin dash, jump, and just jump over the entire thing, which just takes a couple of seconds. Now, which path do you think I took? I know I already said it, but obviously the second path. I'm not just going to sit there and wait for the thing to come to me. No, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I decided to take the path where you just spin dash and jump. Wanna know how that worked out? I had one life, fell off the cliff, fell into the water, drowned, rage quitted, threw my computer outside the window, got another computer, burned the computer to a crisp, got another computer, and that computer got burnt to the crisp due to the same thing happening over again. Time paradox occurred, that's what happened. It's like end of Let's Play right there. Just kidding. I sort of rage quit. That's kind of what happened. I'm just like, ugh. I didn't even know how to do level select at the time, so now I have to go through the glorious Emerald Hill Zone. This isn't that bad. Oh look, speaking of Emerald Hill Zone, we got all those artworks. Now if I go to that artwork thing, there's gonna be some artwork there. Am I going there? We going? Okay. I think I'm gonna get the breath holder thing. I think that's what I'm going for right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think this is a part where I realized I didn't even have the skill set applied. I never had this applied. Allows you to see hidden items in springs. This is the treasure scanner. So if there's a spring hidden inside a wooden box, you would be able to see the spring. And then you're able to break it and then go inside of it. Because normally you would just kind of speed through the course and stuff. Kind of like what modern Sonic loves to do. Now let us go into Chemical Plant Act 2. Yes, we know tap A quickly to hop over obstacles. And I absolutely love the way they did the 3D model for this too. I love the way they did the 3D model for all the classic games. I think they really did that well. Now, okay. Now, there's a little part coming up here that you're going to have to really pay attention to if you want to get the first red star ring here. It'll pause for a sec. Magical pause powers, activate. You're going to want to take the trick ramp here on the very left in order to get your first red star ring. If you do not take it, then you won't be able to obtain your first red star ring, because otherwise you'll go on the rail and you'll take the bottom path. When obviously you see, as you see right now, it's on the top path. It'll almost fall off here. And this is going to be the one red star rings where I don't put it in slow motion, since obviously you can see it really quickly right there. Let's go! And I failed. I knew I was going to fail there. I just wanted to see how it would work if I actually did it. Okay, now you see how I completely skidded right there and slowly slowed down. If I was playing Classic Sonic and that happened and I have sure-footed on, or whatever it's called, or power brake or something like that, I would have stopped immediately. Like, I knew at that moment that I had to stop, so if I had power brake on, then I would have been able to stop immediately, and that would have been a little bit helpful to me. Do not equip power brake if you're not very good at realizing things really quickly. But if you are good at like having a good perception for information really quickly, then obviously you wouldn't be playing this game if you weren't. But if you're good at that, like really good at it, you should get the power brake, since you'll be able to avoid lots and lots of attacks, trust me. Especially the moving ones that you see right here, like that one. If you're running towards it and you see it, it's like boink, nope, not gonna happen. Now you'll notice throughout this entire course that it kind of saddens me. You never get to play a underwater course in 3D. It never happens in this game. I don't know, but is Chemical Plant's like the only course where you go underwater in this game for modern? Or maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, let me think of all the courses here. Maybe the last course, and if you haven't played this game, I won't spoil it for you, but maybe the last course of the purple liquid and stuff. But no, this is not this purple liquid. The other purple liquid. The other purple liquid is a little bit more dangerous than this. But the yeah, you never get to see in 3D, because I don't know why Sega did this. They only made it so it's in two-dimensional. So I just feel like I'm playing a revamped classic Sonic game. I want to see 3D underwater, like actually going through left and right, trying to avoid all these things. I want to see an air bubble in 3D. That's what I want to see. I wonder if that's in any of the Sonic games. See, all this is 2D. That's what I've had a small problem with the Sonic, what would be called? Hedgehog engine? I think that's what it's called. That's what I've had a problem with the Hedgehog engine of Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. Sonic Colors actually did this, what I'm going to state in a second, really well. These two games, Sonic Unleashed and this game, Sonic Generations, they tend to, for some reason, when you're playing the modern Sonic, you go in 2D more than 3D. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if I were to take a percentage scale, this is like the only couple 3D parts right here, and the other parts are just plain two-dimensional. It's a little bit odd. And same thing goes for Sonic Unleashed, maybe even more. But in Sonic Colors, they really redid that, and then they went back to this old little style right here. A little disappointing, but maybe they'll fix that in the next Sonic game. Sonic's really happy. He is perfect bonus little thingy.
Sonic! Tails! This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
And with that, we managed to, well, get all this chemical plant restored, and now it's just a full-on chemical plant. And then we release Amy from her limbo prison.
You saved me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again.
Of all the lines Sega had to give Amy, they gave her that line. I never thought I'd get to flirt with you again. What kind of line is that? I never thought I'd get to see you again. Or, like, I was missing you so much. I think that would have been more suited for Amy's character, but I'd never see Amy's character saying flirt with you again. That's a little bit odd. First time she said it, too, just to let you know, that word flirt. Yeah. She just went out with it. Anyways, this has been ZoomZike, and I'll catch you guys later on the next episode of Sonic Generations.